Welcome everyone. Today I'm playing House Flipper. I'm gonna be renovating some people's houses. You know how it is. Gonna be making their houses look nice and beautiful. Time to check emails on my laptop. Let's do it. I mean, this house is a little bit, a little dirty, but it's perfect. Mail. Ex-boyfriend stole the radiator from my house. Hello, I'd like to hire your company to put my house in order. Perfect person to ask. I'm not even gonna read the rest of it. I can't wait to give this person their new dream home. The ex-boyfriend must have done a lot more than just taking the radiator, because he did not just take the radiator. I mean, look at this. Alright, so this person wants me to buy a radiator for them. I'm gonna pick the cheapest option because, well, I don't want to spend that much money. Come on now. I don't know how we're qualified to do this, but I can complete the job now. First, I think we need to make some renovations. I mean, that's what we're here to do, right? Alright, have a look at what I've done. So over here, we have this nice couch. You can welcome the guests when they come in. Once they open the door, you can just wait for them here. It's like a waiting area. Then you invite them in. Here's the bedroom. You sleep right in front of the door just in case someone breaks in, so you have time to just wake up. And anyways, over here we have a nice open space. You have some chairs on the floor just in case you want to use them. I didn't really do much with the kitchen over here. I thought it was perfectly fine. If you come in here, we have a dining room and TV just in case you want to watch some YouTube or something while you're eating food. And over here we have the toilet. It's not really accessible, but that's alright. You can always just use the outside. But yeah, I tried to move some other things in there, but I could only move these two, so it's okay. You can have a great look at yourself in the mirror over here. I mean, my character doesn't really exist, so I don't know how I feel about that, but you can use the mirror, kind of. But yeah, I think it's time to complete the job. I think the customer is going to be very happy with this new home they have. I'm back in my humble abode. Let's see what mail we have now. Cleaning the garage and radiator. I mean, I'm pretty good at doing radiators, so I'll do this. Okay, we have arrived. Our next victim. I mean customer. There's no cleaning going on here. Interesting. Alright, well, I'll start doing what he wants me to do. Boom. Look at that. Ooh, they're switching up. They want a tile radiator now. Didn't know these things existed, honestly. Oh, we just only had regular schmegular radiators, but guess not. People really out here wanting some for their towels. Just put on your regular radiator. Being so greedy for no reason. Now he also wants a sink. How did he... I mean, you'd use the toilet, right? Did he like go in the shower and wash his hands afterwards? Like, what happened? Ooh. Okay, what will look the best? Okay, I've picked a sink. Perfect. Matches everything in their house. Let me just set it up for them first. Boom. The sink is done. Look at that. I mean, it really matches with the aesthetic of everything else in the house. Let's see what I can do here. So I've transformed the living room into a puzzle room. So, if you do want to head over to the couches over there that are right next to each other, nice and cozy, you just kind of have to... You think you can walk through here, but no, you can't. You can walk through here, okay? No, you can't. So you just pick the easy way out, and don't be an idiot. You just kind of have to squeeze through here, and then you're in here. You can sleep on the couch. You can drink something on the coffee table, or you can just jump over this. And then if you come over here to the kitchen, as you can see, I've changed a little bit of the space up. I've placed a chair here just in case you ever get tired while you're cooking, washing the dishes. You can just take a seat. And I've placed the hood of the oven because I couldn't place it on top of here. I just placed it on top of the dining room here, the dining table, just in case you ever, get hot. Maybe you want to turn on the fan, cool yourself down, things like these, while you're eating food. And just in case you just need to take a really long, good look at your fridge, you've got a chair perfect for that job. right here. This door isn't really usable anymore, but that's okay. We don't need a door over there. We come out here onto the hallway. As you can see, I've moved the baby's crib from in here into the hallway because, you know, babies, they need a lot of attention. You need to have constant surveillance on them. So I thought, what if we just move it in the middle of the house, in the hallway, where everyone's gonna be walking past? Baby's gonna be safe that way, right? And then over here, you know, I've just made this into a little chilling room. You can just sit down, rock on the chair. Got these 3 cabinets. Yeah. And we just take one final look over here at this little study room here. I've placed a couch here for this beautiful view. I'm not sure you have to be a little tall to look over, but that's okay. Also a chair here just in case there's not enough space on the couch, you know, maybe 3 or 4 people are on it and you can't fit, so you just go in the chair and enjoy this beautiful view with the radiator heating you up. And I've also got this table over here with another table that's slightly shorter that you could use as a chair, but I don't think it will hold you, but you could try. And yeah, this is just for like protection, you know, protect people sitting down. Only about half of them, but good enough. And you know, you've already seen the toilet. I couldn't really change much because I can't move any of this, unfortunately. That's okay. I'm sure this customer is gonna leave me 5 stars on houseflipper.com. Job complete. Okay, so we have 3 jobs: baby on the way, amaranth walls, and cleaning the garage. I'm gonna do this one. Oh wow. Now I wonder where all this stuff goes when I just dispose of it. Like, just disappears. I don't move it anywhere, it's just gone. Apparently I can complete the job. It looks pretty finished to me. Just ignore these few suspicious looking stains on the floor, but you know, we can get started in the real job now. Okay, so over here he's got a corridor, double corridor, fancy person, alright. Little toilet, bedroom, okay. Kitchen over here, pretty big kitchen, oh wow. I don't even know what to call this. Another bedroom, okay. And another toilet, interesting. I have finished my work. Let me show you what I've done. So we walk in here, you know, pretty normal. Didn't really change much in this corridor, but then we walk in here. I've decided to move the kids' bedroom into this room over here and have the kitchen in the same room. Don't need to call them down anymore. And for breakfast, they can just have breakfast right here. Walk into here. I made this room into a living room? Question mark? And you walk over here, and I've decided this is a therapy room. Alright, you sit down in the chair, and then you have the therapist sit down here. Tell them about your problems. I mean, I don't know why you'd have any problems living in this house, but I don't know. You just never know. And over here in this toilet, you know, I placed down the dining table and the fridge for quick access. You might eat a snack while conducting business in here. I wouldn't blame you. And then finally we come to the garage. As you can see, I've renovated the whole place. I moved the main bedroom into here, moved the bed here, moved the little mirror here. You know, maybe you just want to look at yourself while you're sleeping. Also got a lot of chairs here, just in case you have a sleepover. You know, give them some place to sit down, not to sleep. Also got the wardrobe here, text room, people looking in while you're sleeping. I tried to place the carpet over the stains, but the stains just go on top of it. There's also 2 bikes here that you may want to use. You can just open the door right as you wake up and go for a little bike ride. You can leave the car parked in the driveway. There's no need. I'm gonna take this with me. Let me complete the job now because I think this is another satisfied customer. Alright, next job on the list is gonna be the amaranth walls. Wow, look at this beautiful house. Where do I have to go and paint? I'm skipping that last job. I never want to paint for someone ever again. Next person that asks me to paint their house, I'm making all their furniture neon green or something. Oh, walls to knock down? Yes, please. Where are the walls? Where do I knock them down? Using a hammer? I'm sure I can figure it out. Oh yeah. So I finish breaking down these walls, right? Look at the next step. He wants me to paint. He wants me to paint with sleepy blue. I'll paint your little sleepy blue, don't you worry. I'll make sure to paint this room nice and blue for you. You know what, since the game wouldn't let me paint a different color, I just decided I'll just move his bedroom out of here, alright? Yeah, since he wanted his bedroom to be painted sky blue, I just moved his bedroom out here and place his living room in there. I will go to this extent if someone asks me to paint their goddamn house. Student's house to clean up. Let's do it. Oh wow. Damn. This is one dirty house. Ugh. There's time to tackle these guys. About the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, get out of here. There we go. Alrighty, the house is now squeaky clean. Now I think I need to mount a bunch of devices. Okay, everything has been mounted. Now there's just one last thing. I need to paint this room white. I'll be back. Oh my god. There we go. That was worth it. Raised the price by like 1,200 or something like that. Okay. Wow, I've been working on this for so long it became nighttime. Let me just finish the job, man. I am back at my house. Haven't cleaned any of it, obviously. I think, you know, there's like a certain charm to it. But anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a good day. Bye bye.